we both want to see the Bears successful, and it's crazy to me. You think about it. In 1995, you threw as the Bears quarterback, you threw for 3,800 yards, 29 touchdowns. Those are still the Bears records in
Right.
all the way till now. And it's crazy. To me, I want to keep Justin Fields. I think he is capable of that. And like you said, the Falcons see it, the Patriots see it. He's capable of being that guy. And so if we can build the trenches in front of him,
Hmm.
get him another receiver to go with DJ Moore, like a Marvin Harrison or a Malik Neighbors,
Yep.
then I think that he could take off. And the team around him isn't that far off. But, not anything against you. I would love to see that record broken at some point. What do you think about that? It's crazy that your records are still standing there in Chicago.
Well, I agree with you on a couple matters. That,
Yeah.
hey, you're right. That is a record that should have been broken long ago. And if Justin Fields is the guy to do it, great. If
Yeah.
somebody else, great. I'm
Somewhat. Yeah.
just saying, like, you're right. I don't think this team is that far off. And if
Hmm.
Justin Fields is the guy that stays, super. Um, I just think those draft picks
Yeah.
that
You
by
have to hit
getting
him.
him and what you could acquire for that first round pick, it's
Yep.
almost like this is never going to happen again.
Mhm.
Hmm.
And to have it happen 2 years in a row,
Yeah.
um, and like I said, Ryan Poles is he's not frivolous. Just because they
Hmm.
have the largest cap space doesn't mean you go all spend it. And
Hmm.
you spend it judiciously based on who's out there.
Yeah.
And so it's not you don't just first dismantle a team and then, oh, you're going to the Super Bowl. Um, they're building it. Like, I remember this year going back to the alumni game, which now is always going to be the first game of the year.
Hmm.
And him getting up there talking about, it was a dinner the night before. And he said um, that, we're not just building for this year, we're building for the long term.
Yeah.
And and you see, I mean, what he says is true.
Hmm.
And it during that time where he's rebuilding, he's on the hot seat,
Yeah.
and so is the head coach, and so is the quarterback, and
Yeah.
everybody. And they
Yeah.
basically fired two coaches during that time.
Yeah.
And it's come under question: is Matt Eberflus the guy to even make the decisions on who to hire as coaches?
Hmm.
And I don't know the answer to that, but I know defensively he can coach and
Yeah.
has gotten, good coaches. Now, uh, I'm not so sure. Like, everything they do between Eberflus, and I could be wrong, but it seems that everything they do between Eberflus and Ryan Poles is some sort of collaboration. And they've both been on very successful programs
Hmm.
where they've come from. And so I think that this is going to get worked out offensively, defensively, special teams, and so forth. And I think you're going to see this team come together just in the fashion that you mentioned, with or without um, uh, Justin Fields.
Yeah. If he hit on the draft picks and make the right decisions, it's a big offseason. It's a key offseason. And so I hope so. I agree with you. We're not far off.